to Dr. James Hefner, the president of Tennessee State University. And of course, Dr. Hefner, during this second segment of the show, let's give you an opportunity to continue in a much better fashion where we left off the last time, which will give you an opportunity to talk about the academic program at Tennessee State University and say something about the athletic program, if you so desire, and that'll give us an opportunity to cover the second segment.
First, let me say that I'm extremely proud of our academic programs at Tennessee State University. Tennessee State University is an academic institution that appreciates athletics. And let me just elucidate on that. When I came to Tennessee State in 1991, I set several goals, academic goals, and one was to establish a chapter of Phi Kappa Phi. Phi Kappa Phi is the most prestigious honor society comprising all academic disciplines. And so in 1994, Tennessee State established the second chapter of the most prestigious honor society on a black college campus, and that was Phi Kappa Phi. I also wanted to do a very good job in the area of technology. And so I looked at Carnegie Mellon and I patterned what we were doing at Tennessee State according to what they were doing at Carnegie Mellon. Tennessee State currently is ranked 27th in the nation in the Yahoo 100 most wide universities. We have a 1.5 mile tunnel running under the campus. We're all wired. And the third thing, I wanted to bring in excellent students. Tennessee State attracts students from 43 states and 55 foreign countries. And if you look at the GPA of these GPAs of these young people, and also their ACT and SAT scores, you'll understand why for the last 9 years, TSU has been listed in U.S. News and World Report as one of the 229 best colleges in the country. So I wanted to be listed in U.S. News and World Report. I wanted a Phi Kappa Phi Honor Society. Now, but TSU had a history of academics before that. People know us by the fact that we have sent 120 athletes to the NFL. We've sent 40 athletes to the Olympics, winning 29 medals, 16 of which are gold. And then, of course, we're the only African-American institution in the United States to win 3 national basketball championships in 55, 56, 57, 58. But very few people knew that in 1937, TSU established the most prestigious honor society founded on a black college campus, and that's Alpha Kappa Mu. So most of the black college presidents are members of Alpha Kappa Mu because we were scholars, we emphasize academic excellence and things of that sort. So I have an institution that established Alpha Kappa Mu that spread out to all the institutions, black institutions in the United States. And then I have Phi Kappa Phi at the national level. Then, of course, I wanted our College of Business to be accredited. TSU is the only black college in America that's accredited at both levels, the undergraduate and graduate levels, by the American Assembly of Collegiate Schools of Business. So these are things that I wanted to do, and then in the area of research. If you are a comprehensive institution, you should be about research. So when I went to TSU became president in 1991, we were at $8.8 million in research. We're now at $41 million. So you have Vanderbilt #1, you have UT #2, and Tennessee State is #3 in the TBR system, as well as the UT system in terms of research productivity. So I've emphasized that, and I wanted to increase our supply of PhDs. And so we now have 5 PhD programs at TSU, 2 EDD programs, and these are things that I tried to emphasize on the academic side, because again, we are an academic institution that appreciates athletics.
Very good. And of course, with all of those efforts, you've created a number of those doctorate degree granting programs. What are those programs? Because people might be interested in becoming involved in those programs.
Well, computer information systems engineering. I mean, that says a lot. I mean, you know, you have to go through the board and you have to go to the TAC, the Tennessee Higher Education Commission, to get those. We have a PhD in biology. We have a PhD in public administration. We have a PhD in psychology, and then we have EDD programs as well. So here you have a comprehensive institution, what we call a research-intensive institution. That's Tennessee State University. Again, very few people know about these things, but we are now getting the word out, and we're doing it in a big way now. We just hired a new vice president for University Relations and Development. His job is to get this message out, but outside of Tennessee, TSU is so well known. That's why we get so many out-of-state students, and that's why we have the sons and daughters of college presidents, of course, judges, politicians, etc. And our alumni love the school, and so they continue to send their sons and daughters to that university.
You know, Dr. Hefner, one of the things that I think folks would be interested in is to know the efforts that you're making in terms of providing scholarships, because every day you find that the economic condition is getting such that students are really anxious in reference to where they stand. What about scholarships and aid for students?
Well, of course, my interest is to create an environment at Tennessee State where academic excellence prevails. And what I try to tell students that they should reach out for the stars, even if they but reach the treetops. And if you have a conglomerate of students who are bright, students learn from each other. I found that out when I taught at Princeton. Those kids learn from each other. They learn from each other more than they were learning from the class that I taught in Woodrow Wilson School when I was at Princeton. And so if you get those kids who are curious about things and all that, so I try to go after those students and give them scholarships. However, with the state of the economy now, with the fact that we have budget crunches in the state of Tennessee, I cannot give as many scholarships as I used to give. And so there's been a cutback, but where I can give scholarships, I do that. One thing that I'm concerned about, and that is that we do not in any way impact access in this state. Only 70% of our population is college trained in Tennessee. So we must find a way to continue to create access, but also to attract the best and the brightest.
And so that's one of the new challenges in this area of difficult dollars.
Oh yes, indeed. I mean, please don't impact access. And I think what we've been doing, which is unfortunate, we've been passing the burden on to students.
Very good. And of course, let me interrupt for this final commercial break, Dr. Hefner, and after which we'll come back and give you an opportunity to make some more statements in reference to that. And we'll be back with our audience following this very. We're talking to Dr. James Hefner.